Captain Austin podcast.
Yo.
Hey, Cam.
What's up?
What's up, man? Hey, I appreciate you doing the show, bro. This means a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, for sure, man. There's so much I want to ask you, dude. First off, I want to congratulate you on all the success you've had as of late. It's been unreal to watch, man. You and I met briefly at an open mic probably about 6 months ago, maybe a little longer than that, at the Access open mic on Mondays. And I remember seeing you on stage, dude, and I thought you were so fucking funny, man. So it's kind of wild just to see how much you've progressed since then.
I'm trying to remember the act. I'm trying to remember what I said, but thank you.
Yeah, man. Do you still hit that mic sometimes, or have you gone on to bigger and better things?
Nah, on Mondays I try to find like shitty shows, but really since the mothership thing, we get a cruise show mic every Monday, so I be there most time.
Yeah, no, I figured, man. I was kidding around though. Shout out to Zach Black and Alden Schaub though, man. They're good guys.
Yeah, real good people.
Yeah, man. So how I know you're from Florida, but I want to hear a little bit about just kind of like your background, like how you got into comedy and sort of how you got to Austin. So if you want to kind of give me a little bit of that story, like how you ended up here and sort of how you got into comedy.
So when I got into comedy, I used to work at Foot Locker, and everybody I worked there do it. And then one day I tried when I was 19, and I ain't like to embrace it, so I just like, you know what I'm saying, I just started doing shit I was doing before that. And then a lot of shit that happened with my life, and I was going downhill, and my mom asked what I wanted to do, and I told her I wanted to do comedy. She was like, that's a stupid idea. And she was like, I should go live with my daddy, so I did, want to live with my pops. And then she called my dad, and she told him to talk about her. And my dad was like, yeah, I talked about her, and he hung the phone up. He was like, hey, man, you want to do this? And I'm with you 100%. And so I just busted my ass for about like 2 years in the city. To do a show. I got called to do a show to Uncle Laser in Tampa. They wanted me to feature for Uncle Laser. And the first night I wasn't supposed to be there because I was supposed to be out of town. I was supposed to be in Miami, but I ain't had no car at the time, so my dad called, wasn't gonna make it to Miami, but it would have made it to Tampa. So I just packed up and went to Tampa. And A Laser saw me. He was like, hey man, I really think we'll go crazy, and texted me to move to Texas. So me and my pops took a trip to Texas. That's probably why I met you. And then that was it. The rest was history.
Yeah. So how long were you in Tampa for? Did you just do that one show, or were you there for a while?
I did that one show. Like I used to drive over to Tampa all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is the comedy scene in Tampa like compared to Orlando? Is it a better scene there?
They got a little bit more stage time. I think we just got a more development scene. You know what I'm saying? Cause we just close to everything.
Yeah.
Easy around, but they do got a little bit more stage time. They definitely got more clubs, and that's one like the Improv, like a small comedy club that's out of a bar. But other than that, they got way more clubs. But I think our scene was kind of strong at the time when I was there. Yeah.
When did you move to Austin? How long have you been here now?
Like 3 months. I moved in like April.
Okay. Damn, man. This has to be surreal, dude. Like from you moving here and just kind of the progression that you've had so far. Like, what does it feel like?
I feel crazy. I just thank God. You feel me? I just don't know. I just keep trying to move every day, trying to change. Cause a lot of shit been changing. I used to say yes to every show, and now I can't. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm realizing that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a lot of shows. I don't got that much time in the day. I wish I did.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of shit is like I'm gonna have to change up. I'm still getting used to like being like, oh, fuck, I can't do this show. Cause I was like, I'm so stage hungry. You feel me? Like it's just weird for me. So but it's definitely surreal. This shit don't even feel like a dream every day. I'm just trying to just stay positive, keep thanking God, and just keep pushing. You feel me?
Yeah, no doubt, man. Because I know you're a younger guy, dude. So this is probably like, it's got to be a lot to take in. Like, do you have? I know in a previous interview, I heard you talk about your mom one time. Like, do you have like a real strong support system around you? Like, because I think it's easy, like especially for younger guys, to get with kind of the trajectory that you've had so far in such a short amount of time. It's probably a lot to take in. It probably gets a little overwhelming sometimes, but I feel like if you have a good support system around you, you can kind of navigate through it better. Like, I'm kind of curious sort of what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah, my dad been there since day one. My mama, she getting on board like cause of lately, like she real supportive now and shit. So like my support system is crazy, you know.
That's key, man.
Room for me and shit like that. So yeah, it's really cool to have everybody believe in me and shit.
Yeah. Does it get overwhelming sometimes? Like, do you have certain days where you're just kind of like, I can't believe this is happening? Or is it just, are you just, I bet it's got to be such a wild feeling, man, because this is all happened like pretty quickly for you.
Shit, every day is it feels surreal. You know what I'm saying? Overwhelming shit. I ain't expect this shit to happen this fast. I expect to come out here and bust my ass in like maybe in 2 years.
Yeah.
People that really catch on before it happen like this. Like, oh shit, like okay, I really got something. So
yeah. Do you have management right now? Like, how do you decide what shows to do and what not? Like, do you have people? I'm sure you get people coming at, wanting to talk to you all the time. I mean, how do you decide? Do you have somebody helping you right now with that? Like, kind of trying to figure out what shows to do, what not? Or has it not gotten to that point yet?
Yeah, I do, but and when it comes to inside the city, it's kind of hard like me. So
yeah.
Anything outside, anything like, you know what I'm saying, going on, I definitely got some help on that case. But like when it comes to inside the city, I'm kind of like on my own with that. And it's kind of, like I said earlier, like, it's kind of tough, you feel me? Because, man, I'm real bad at schedule making this shit. So
yeah.
I wake up in the morning, I got like 6 shows. I'm like, fuck, I say yes to all these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you think of Austin so far, dude? I know you've been mainly focusing on comedy. Have you had a chance to like kind of explore around much or see the city, or has it mainly just been head down doing shows? Like, have you gotten a chance to kind of check it out much?
Not to everybody, but I live on 6th Street. But I don't really know shit. I've been to the Springs. I've been there a couple times, but for the most part, I stay on 6th Street at all times. You feel me? Yeah,
I feel that.
And that's my whole life. I don't think I see shit. I was telling my dog Cody, he a part of the Creek in the Cave, and we was sitting there talking one day with somebody that he knew, and the dude asked like what the best burger spot is in the city. And I'm so stuck on 6th Street. I just said El Camino, and then Cody was like, what the fuck? That's not even the best burger spot, like on 6th Street. And I thought I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know anything outside of this street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog. But on some real shit though, El Camino has some good ass burgers.
Now, El Camino fire. You can't look in their kitchen.
Hell yeah.
In their kitchen, you gonna want to throw your goddamn burger with. You feel me? I live in that damn kitchen one day. I'm like, oh fuck, man. I done fucked myself up. Man,
that's so true though. That kitchen is a little questionable, but
yeah. But you don't look in that kitchen. You don't ask their methods. You don't question their methods. It's gonna be a great break. One day I got to question that shit. I was like, damn, I really eat this. This shit really sanitary.
Oh man. So you ended up on. I just kind of want to get the sequence of events here real quick. So you did kill Tony. How did that transition? Like, how many times did you do Kill Tony before the Mothership opportunity came about? I'm kind of curious to hear how the timeline with that.
What you mean?
So, like, I know you did Kill Tony. How many times did you do Kill Tony before you got the job at the Mothership?
I did Kill Tony one time, but I was all up in through the Mothership, things like that, posting the Santa Monica, but I did Solid Show a couple times.
Okay.
I did Life a couple times. I got a call back. I used to do cruise shows. So I was always like in the building. But I didn't get out. I got on Kill 21 time, and then like a week later, when they were doing the 10th anniversary, that same night, the day before that, Tony hit me up. And then he hit me up to be the new regular, and then 20 minutes later, the mother hit me up to be a door guy. So That shit was a crazy ass day.
Yeah. So that all happened in the same day?
That all happened in the same 20 minutes.
Wow. That's wild, man. But dude, you would talk, I mean, that's a blessing right there. Cause that's like, you know, obviously like, you know, getting to be on Kill Tony every week and working at the mothership. I mean, you're just, you know, I can tell that this is your path in life. Like you eat, breathe and shit comedy. And there's no other place you want to be. You know what I mean?
Nah, this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to do shit. If I wouldn't want to do a comedy, I'd rather just not be here. You feel me?
Yeah. No, for sure, man. What were some of your I'm a big like movie and music fan, obviously. I know a lot of people are, but like what were some of your influences growing up, like as far as movies and music go? Like who did you listen to growing up? Like what kind of movies did you like?
Shit. When it comes to movies, I like a lot of sports movies. Like my favorite movie all the time is Friday Night Lights.
That's a good one.
I watched that shit like a million times. And then with music, hell man, anything coming out of my city I really fuck with. Like anything coming out of Orlando, anything coming out of Florida I fuck with. Like I listen to a lot of Yak. Like Kodak.
Yeah.
When I was like in high school and shit. Cause that's like the president of Florida.
Kodak's hard, man.
Not hard as fuck.
Yeah. Was he like when you were younger, did you listen to like any other Florida artists? Like were you into Trick Daddy at all or like anybody else?
That's way before me.
Yeah.
Kodak was really like, me and Kodak around the same age. So when he started blowing up early.
Yeah.
He blew around, he was like 14, 15. He a little bit older than me. So he was 15, I was probably like 13.
Okay.
And so like when he was blowing up, like when I got to high school and shit, like he was already like kind of getting on, especially like in the city, like in Florida.
Yeah.
So that's really what I say I would say I grew up on. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that. Is he your favorite artist?
Yeah, I like J. Cole too though.
Yeah, J. Cole's hard.
I like J. Cole. I like a lot of J. I go to sleep listening to J. Cole most times. I like J. Cole. I like a lot of shit though. Like now, now my music preferences like changed and shit. Like I like a lot of country shit now. I guess because Texas got a nigga in a chokehold.
Yeah.
I listen to little country music and shit. So.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, I know. Morgan Wallen is. Him and Lil Durk have a couple of songs together that are actually really good.
I fuck Morgan Wallen too.
Yeah. The song's him and Lil Durk. I think it's called Broadway Girls, man. Check that out if you haven't heard.
Yeah.
That song's hard,
I know
man.
that song.
Yeah, that song's hard. Oh, movies wise, man. Like what were some movies that you really liked when you were growing up?
All movies I really fuck with was shit my dad put me on. Like you ever seen The Bronx Tale?
Yeah, it's a good film.
I fuck with The Bronx Tale. I like Boys in the Hood.
Classic.
Yeah, I fuck with Menace to Society, all that shit.
Yeah, Menace to Society was always one of my favorite movies when I was younger too.
Yeah. And then I like comedy movies. I like a lot of comedy movies too. I got The Hook Up.
Yeah.
And then
that's classic.
Doing my movie.
Yeah. Did you, as far as stand-up comedians go though, man, like who did you like as a kid? Was there like people that you were really into or that you liked watching growing up?
I know a lot of Kevin Hart. Come on, my mama had a big thing about like not watching. She didn't like me watching Comedy Central. But she came to my room and like Kevin Hart, like anybody, like Katt Williams on stage and shit like that. She didn't let me watch it. She wouldn't turn it on. And then I remember when I was like one of my big influences in the comedy, like I didn't even know this for real. Until I started thinking back to it. But when I was real young, I had an older cousin that's like 2 years older than me. Or like 3. And I looked up to him like a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I would always go to his house. I stayed in Tampa. And I would stay the night. And when I was probably like 11 or some shit, he was probably like 13, 14. And he would put on like a Katt Williams album, like Katt Williams comedy album. Or like what that shit called, I'm driving. But he would put a Katt Williams kind of special on, and that shit was like, I don't know what this is, I don't know why it's so funny, but I like it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, I saw Katt Williams live one time, probably 8 or 9 years ago on Halloween. He came to Austin, and man, that guy, I could make a strong argument that he might be top 5 stand-up comics of all time. Like, I've just never seen anything like that.
He's legendary, bro.
Yeah, man, he's something else.
Patrice O'Neal too.
Who?
Not Patrice and Bernie Mac.
Oh yeah, Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, he's hilarious, man. You been home at all since you moved out here?
Yeah, I went back for a family reunion one time.
Okay.
Like 2 weeks ago.
What's that like, man? Were people just like coming up to you and like showing mad love, or kind of what was that experience like going back?
I hang out with my homeboys who know what's going on, but other than that, like a lot of people I used to grow up with, they don't really know about Ken Tony. So,
Yeah.
But like my family don't, they just know I'm doing intentions, doing things. So they not really gonna see it until like they see me with somebody that they really like fuck with. Meet my like I got a couple white homeboys that were like, oh shit, this is you. And my comedian homeboy was like, this is insane. So I'm saying, but my family, like they just happy that I'm just not doing the shit I was doing. You feel me?
Yeah. What is your opinion of like? There's a lot of comics in Austin, obviously, and when you were doing more the open mic stuff before you started doing Kill Tony and working at the Mothership, when you were kind of doing more open mics, did you ever feel like? Did it ever feel discouraging sometimes? Because like you go to these open mics sometimes and there's a lot of motherfuckers there. You know, there's so many comics in Austin. Do you feel like that kind of drowns? Does it make it saturated where it kind of drowns out some of the talent, or do you feel like it just makes you work twice as hard?
Nah, I mean, it's supposed to make you work hard as shit. And Austin is so like, what I've experienced with it, it's just like, everybody here want to see somebody like you see. If you funny, you know what I'm saying? We want you to excel. You feel me? That's just the vibe I've been getting from it. And so I'm not trying to be cocky. I didn't do too many mics.
Yeah.
I did a couple of them, and then a couple people was like, oh shit, it was mainly like more shows.
Yeah.
Than anything, but I feel like somebody else come and just funny. It's the same thing will happen, you feel me?
Yeah. The open mic scene here, man, gets real discouraging sometimes because you go and I've been doing stand-up for about a year now, and I just do open mics, and I go sometimes, and, you know, man, you'll be sitting there for 2 or 3 hours waiting to get on stage. And it's like, unless you... What were you saying?
I said, no, that's up for real.
No, it does, man, because it's like, you really gotta... There's two components to it. It's like, you really, really, really have to want that shit. Or you gotta... And you also have to have that kind of free time where you can go every single night and don't mind waiting that long. That's the part where it gets really hard, man. Like, if you have other obligations or shit to do, that can get kind of daunting after a while. But there's so many comics here, man. Like, there's... So many people have moved here just like in the last like 6 months, especially since the Mothership is opened. Like, I just feel like this is kind of this is like the pilgrimage now that like all the comics in the United States make now to come to Austin.
Yeah, it's like LA in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Have you done any shows in New York City or LA yet?
I did. I was in San Diego. I did a comedy store with Derek Poston.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mark Gadden. I did
that. What was that experience like? Was that?
It was surreal. It was crazy. Like, it was like really insane.
I bet, man.
It was insane.
I
Even
bet.
like to be there, like in the presence of like one of the comedy stores is crazy. That was one of my most fun moments in like comedy so far. One of my favorite moments after what happened after the show was when I used to work at the Improv in Orlando. I would do whole days and shit there sometimes. And the manager, her name Kristen, that's like my auntie. I love Kristen, but she would always tell me, Kim, I love you with all my heart, but you cannot wear no slides on my stage. As long as you find shoes, you can get on the stage, but you cannot wear slides on my stage. And we would laugh, we would talk about it, and I would always bring shoes because I respected Kristen so much. And when I did the comedy store, I sent her a video, and I was like, hey, I just want to let you know that I just did the comedy store and I had wore slides. And I just wanted to say, I just told her thank you for everything and shit like that. But it was just a cool moment to be like, I still did what I do.
Yeah.
In my slide.
Yeah, I feel that. So you never, that's kind of like almost like a trademark now at this point. Do you always wear slides on stage?
For the most part, yeah, unless I'm working. Like, unless I got I do a spot there myself.
Yeah. Because when you're working at the mothership, they don't let you wear slides there, I'm assuming?
I ain't even asked. They probably would.
Okay.
I ain't even asked. I just try to be professional with it. But they, like, real talk, that's such a cool job. I wouldn't be surprised. They were like, man, do what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that. Hey, man, unless it comes to a time where you might have to throw some hands, it might be better to have some shoes on. But again,
100%.
yeah. To have some shoes on. But again,
100%.
yeah. Dog, I have to ask you this. I don't even know if you're allowed to talk about this, but have you seen some like wild shit go down in there? As far as the crowd goes, like, have you seen any fights break out or anything? I've been there so many times and I've never seen anything crazy like that happen, but I was curious if,
Nah, for the most part, it's pretty cool and like just calm and collect. Everybody knows it's too much. It's too much big ass security guard. People want to get in fights. And that motherfucker, that's a stupid idea.
I agree. I want to.
Ain't no crazy shit going on.
Yeah, man. Well, dude, hey, I appreciate your time, Cam, for real. This means a lot. And I wish you all the success in the world, man. Like, I've been following you on Instagram for a while, and it's been wild to watch from afar. But it's deserving, dude, and I think you have a bright future ahead of you.
Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, man, take care of yourself.
You have a good one, man.
All right.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, for sure. Take care.
Trapped in Austin podcast.